This is the Sri RamanaMaharshi satsang, a time to listen, reflect, and deeply meditate. Know yourself and be always free and at peace. Welcome. I'm Richard Clarke. I'm not a guru or a teacher. I just love this teaching, so want to share it. Today I'll be reading from and commenting on the Ashtavakra Gita, Chapter 1, verses 9 through 14. This is an advanced text for seekers who have already heard or read the teachings, deeply reflected on them, and are now ready to deeply meditate and experience the teachings directly. Verse 9 of chapter 1. A single understanding, I am the one awareness, consumes all suffering in the fire of an instant. Be happy. You are unbounded awareness, bliss, supreme bliss, in which the universe appears like the mirage of a snake in a rope. It is true what they say, you are what you think. If you think you are bound, you are bound. If you think you are free, you are free. You are the self, the solitary witness. You are perfect, all-pervading, one. You are free, desireless, forever still. The universe is but a seeming in you. Meditate on this. I am awareness alone, unity itself. Give up the idea that you are separate, a person, that there is within and without. You have long been bound thinking, I am a person. Let the knowledge, I am awareness alone, be the sword that frees you. Here are explanations of these Ashtavakra Gita verses, always considering the perspective of RamanaMaharshi. Chapter 1, verse 9. A single understanding, I am the one awareness, consumes all suffering in the fire of an instant. Be happy. This verse emphasizes the transformative power of realizing yourself as the one, awareness. RamanaMaharshi taught that suffering is rooted in misidentification with the ego, the illusion of separation, and the belief in individual existence apart from the ultimate reality, the self. By recognizing and abiding in the true nature of yourself as the one awareness, beyond the transient identities and experiences and the ego, you transcend suffering without further effort. This realization burns away the ego, its illusions, and associated suffering, leaving behind profound peace and happiness. Verse 10. You are unbounded awareness. supreme bliss, in which the universe appears like a mirage of a snake in a rope. Be happy. RamanaMaharshi often spoke of the self as unbounded awareness, characterized by eternal bliss, Ananda. This verse states that our true nature is limitless and joyful, and the entire universe, including our individual experiences and perceptions, is but a fleeting appearance within the infinite awareness. The analogy of a mirage of a snake on a rope illustrates the illusory nature of the phenomenal world when seen from the changeless perspective of the self. By realizing this, you naturally abide in happiness and tranquility. Verse 11. It is true what they say, you are what you think. If you think you are bound, you are bound. If you think you are free, you are free. This verse highlights the pivotal role of thought in shaping our experience of bondage or freedom. According to RamanaMaharshi, our self-conception determines our perceived reality. What we see depends on where we stand. If we identify with and stand as the ego with its limitations, we experience bondage. Conversely, recognizing our true nature as boundless awareness leads to freedom. Our thoughts create the lens through which we view ourselves and the world. Therefore, by cultivating thoughts aligned with our essential nature, awareness, we realize our inherent freedom. Verse 12, you are self, the solitary witness. You are perfect, all-pervading, one. You are free, desireless, forever still. The universe is but a seeming in you. RamanaMaharshi taught that the self, Atman, is the eternal witness of all experiences. This verse reaffirms the self's attributes: perfection, omnipresence, free from desires, and eternally still. The universe is perceived as a manifestation within the self, much like a dream unfolding in the dreamer's consciousness. Realizing yourself as this solitary witness brings a profound sense of liberation and peace. Verse 13, meditate on this. I am awareness alone, unity itself. Give up the idea that you are separate, a person that there is within and without. This verse emphasizes the practice of meditation on the truth of our essential nature as pure awareness, which transcends all duality and separations. Ramana taught self-inquiry to realize this unity as your identity, and so overcome the illusion of individuality and duality. By knowing this oneness and discarding the notion of being a separate person existing in a divided world, you directly experience the indivisible nature of awareness. Verse 14. You have long been bound, thinking, I am a person. Let the knowledge, I am awareness alone, be the sword that frees you. RamanaMaharshi often referred to the mistaken identification with the body-mind complex as the root cause of bondage and suffering. This verse urges you to use the liberating knowledge of your true nature as a potent tool to cut through the chains of egoic identification. By embracing the truth of being awareness alone and letting go of the limited self-concept, you attain ultimate freedom. These verses from the Ashtavakra Gita, as understood through the perspective of RamanaMaharshi, emphasize the importance of realizing yourself as the unbounded awareness. This leads to the end of suffering and to supreme happiness. The verse highlights the transformative power of self-inquiry in recognizing your true nature as the solitary witness beyond all identifications, ultimately liberating you from the illusion of bondage and revealing the eternal unity of awareness. So inquire, know yourself, and be always free and at peace. And now a video from Nome, Brahman Knowledge.
One who knows Brahman is Brahman. It is the same in the manner that you know your existence. With what knowledge, by what power do you know that you exist? Such knowledge does not depend on sensation or mental conception. In the realization of Brahman, you do not become other than what you already are. Therefore, to be one with Brahman, you must know yourself. If you profoundly inquire to know yourself, you will find that your nature is existence, without beginning and without end, free of change and modification, illimitable, and perfectly full. This, your true existence, is transcendent of the body, undefined by the attributes, activities, and conditions of the body. This, your true existence, is entirely transcendent of all that is conceived of in the mind, in any of the states of waking, dreaming, or deep dreamless sleep. This, your true self, is not individualized. If you are not the body, not the mind, that is, if you are beyond all that is perceived and conceived, even without the notion of I, what are you? Only the self knows the self. Only Brahman knows Brahman. The body does not know you, though you appear to know the body. The mind does not know you. Similarly, the I, or ego, supposition. These do not know you. You know yourself. With the knowledge that is inherent in existence. If, in spite of your existence being eternally just as it is, Brahman, you misidentify with that which is not yourself, such is delusion, and it is at the root of all sense of bondage and suffering. If you cease to misidentify, Brahman comprehends Brahman. You know yourself. That was added emphasis. Thanks. Another cannot do so. Indeed, in the self, in Brahman, the very idea of another is impossible. For the unborn, there is no creation. For those who are free of misidentification, there is no differentiation. Who are those? Only Brahman. So in truth, there are no unrealized beings, nor are there realized beings. There is just absolute being, which is the very substance of realization itself. As Brahman ever is as it is, the self is ever just the self. Self-realization is not an event. It is the eternal truth. So Sri Bhagavan says, the egoless state is the real state, the only real state that there is. To abide in that, as that, free of the notions of I and this, the ego and the world, is true knowledge. It is said in the Shastras that the knower of Brahman becomes Brahman. What is this becoming? One already is Brahman. It is a matter of knowledge, self-knowledge. For such knowledge, inquire deeply within yourself. Who am I? As the distinct mind or separate individual, how could you ever know Brahman, the vast absolute? Free of the assumption of existing as an individual or a second knower, a mind. How could anything other than Brahman exist? The Upanishads declare Brahman to be one without a second. Consider deeply the significance of that. A second is anything other, starting with the assumption of I. So question, inquire, who am I?
And now we'll take a few minutes and inquire for ourselves. You exist, and you know that you exist. Inquire, are you the mind or the one awareness that knows the mind? see the world as an appearance in the unbounded awareness that you are. Hold to that. What habitual thought patterns reinforce a sense of limit in your life? Are those limits your limits? Who is the eternal witness beyond fleeting experiences? Who am I? What am I? What is the nature of my existence? What exists? right. And we'll close with our chant. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Peace, peace, peace. Well, I like the Ashtavakra Gita, and the chapters are fairly short. We'll finish the first chapter next time, and I think I'll just keep going.
Sounds great. Unfortunately, I won't be here next time. I'm going to California.
Okay, what you gonna do in California?
Well, we're going to see the kids, and I'm going to take opportunity on a Sunday to go to SAT.
Good,
Oh, nice.
good,
Yeah.
good.
Tell everyone hello for us.
Will do. Will
Yes.
do.
Yes,
Yeah. But this satsang is peace, peace, peace.
yes. Anyway, thank you for joining together today, and
Namaste.
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 Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you.
These videos bring Ramana's teachings into your direct experience. Click subscribe to see more. Click thumbs up to like, and send questions and start a dialogue with a comment.